Hey everyone, welcome to the Kel-n-Rich Show. This is my wife Kel.
Hi, welcome.
My name is Rich, and we're here to do a really interesting segment that has really taken off here, and it's called Ask Kel-n-Rich, A-S-K, not ass, like I have a habit of saying, Ask Kel-n-Rich. And it's on the website if you want to ask us a question about anything, relationships, better ways to handle everyday stuff, building habits, breaking habits, addictions, whatever goes. Just know that we're not professional counselors. This is more of a conversation between friends, and we're reading your requests. It comes right into our request engine. In this case, it's the Ask Kel-n-Rich request engine. So we have a whole what am I trying to say? A whole mess of them that we're going to do in this particular video.
The only thing we ask is that you don't put your song requests into the Ask Kel-n-Rich section, because the request engine on the home page is actually a database, and it's cataloging all your requests by band, by city, by track title. So if you put it in this section, we're just not going to do it.
Yeah, it actually
it's
just
too hard.
Yeah, it just gets trashed actually, because there's just too many to go through, and we're trying to weed them out, right?
This is designed to stimulate conversation.
Yeah. So have you heard of? We're not going to do that because then a song title is listed. If you ask us, have you heard of the band ELO? Yeah, we'll answer that on the air. But have you heard of the track da 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 da? Don't do that. That's not the place for it. We appreciate your effort. We appreciate your energy and your participation. It's just not the right place for it. Okay,
it puts requests in two places for us, and we are only going to keep them in one.
Yeah, it's just a group trash based on the
parameters inside the form.
First one. Now we're just going to remind you, Ariel, that.
Hi, Ariel.
Kel is playing guitar, so his question is, how is Kel liking learning how to play guitar? I'm sure a lot of people have asked this, but I want to hear it from her experience. So long and short of it is, we did it on another video. I think it was
a few days ago.
But just why don't you let them know how it's going?
I am loving it. It is going slowly. I like all instruments. Those of you out there who play or who would like to play, it doesn't matter what age. The only way to master the instrument is to invest time. So in order to become proficient, one must practice. It's always easy for me to practice the piano and the cello. The guitar is a little bit of a different orientation physiologically, and I am right-handed, so my left hand, when I play the piano, performs differently than my right hand. But I love the way it sounds. I love plugging it in, and I love monkeying about. And I'm not ready for a teacher yet because I don't have the time to commit to practicing every day because I work a lot. So thank you for asking. I will continue to soldier on because it's one of my little childhood dreams. And there she is, Pinky, the pink one, and the brain is her amp.
Okay.
So thank you for asking. Loving it.
Thanks, Ariel. We'll keep you posted. Dawn, 61 years old from Arkansas. How do I make a request on here? Go to the, I guess, request on here. I would imagine you mean the music request. Go to the homepage on www.knr.wtf. You'll see a purple box on the home screen. It says make a request, and underneath you'll see white rectangles, and you just put in your information there, hit submit, it'll give you a confirmation. And actually, if you look on the home page, if you refresh the page, it'll actually give you where it says last 20 songs. You'll see your initials, and then you'll see the song and the artist. Yeah. Okay. Dev.
Thanks for the question.
Yeah, thank you. Dev, 60 years old from Swansea, Wales, UK.
Hi, Dev.
Have you introduced Kel to ELO live? So not yet. Your question was Glastonbury, Wembley. No live yet. So she hasn't seen what ELO looks like. Is that correct?
No.
Yeah. So I can't wait to show her, because she's got an image in her mind what Jeff Lynne would look like, or what the other performers would look like. But there's been so many lineup changes and things that, Jeff Lynne's really the one that you really want to see at the beginning.
And
who makes that sound? Kind of like Steely Dan. Who makes that sound? What does Donald Fagen look like?
And I think Jeff Lynne of the late 70s would be different than the Jeff Lynne of today, visually.
Maybe.
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see.
Okay.
Thanks for the question.
Satori Mystic.
Hi, Satori.
62. Of all the musical instruments that you've had the pleasure to enjoy, which 3 would you insist on having if you were stranded on that proverbial desert island?
You go first.
Musical instruments? Definitely, what are they called? The big drums?
Taiko?
Yeah. No, not the...
Oh.
No. The, oh, God, now I'm blanking. Anyway, it's not a conga drum. It's, the big ones that you put...
timpani, kettle drum?
Yeah. A kettle drum. Anyway.
Mallets?
No mallets, all hands.
Oh,
all hands.
Bongo?
Anyway,
Congo?
you guys know what I mean. So any sort of drum, that would be 1. Assuming we had electricity, because we'll go there, because it'll be solar power. I would definitely want a keyboard, because I would noodle around with Jared on his keyboards and the piano. And a third one would definitely be a full drum set. Not so much a guitar, but definitely a full drum set. Yeah. You?
I would choose a Suzuki MG 4000 digital baby grand piano with everything comes with all 288 sounds and 19 drum kits and
drum kits?
Yeah, it comes with drum kits inside the synthesizer.
Wow.
And it can play 19 tracks or whatever. So we could make music. So that'd be fun. So that's definitely on the list. Baby grand with sparkles all over it. Plugged into an amp because it's fun. And Pinky would definitely have to come. And Jared's Flying V.
So the question is, and I kind of went sideways on this one, of all the musical instruments you've had the pleasure to enjoy, which 3 would you insist on having? So I had one of those drums. I worked on a drum kit, and I worked on a keyboard. So it does square with what I'm saying. So what about the ones that you've had the pleasure of playing? Of all the ones,
definitely the Suzuki.
But you haven't played it.
No, but I've played digital.
Okay, so
I played digital pianos.
Okay,
I own them.
Okay.
So, yeah, definitely, and Pinky and Pinky and Jared's guitar, and then I would love an electric cello.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah. Great
Rob,
question.
56 from Sleaford or Slefford, Links, UK.
Hi, Rob.
This is a very nice letter.
Thank you for the letter.
And what the crux is, the music teachers were, the crux is, I think it's about time music teachers were treated the same as the rest of us. 3 strikes and you're out, you lose the right to teach. Talent is like the wings of a butterfly, beautiful but oh so fragile, and treated rough, it can be lost forever. Mm. Hope rock helps, and remember in the words of the immortal Spinal Tap, it goes up to 11. But why? Because 11 is more than 10. Steve Clark, 51 years old. Not much of a question. No, we're not going political. Nope.
No.
That was a rough day, just like the last 2 days here, with mass shootings, with so many people losing their lives and so much
pain.
That's about as political as we're going to go. It's just sometimes things hit us in the feels. So
yeah, and sometimes
we're not going political.
We
never
need to talk about those things, and no politics.
Matt, 51 from Clinton, Tennessee.
Hi, Clint. Hi, Matt from Clinton.
Yes. Info you not know. Porcupine Tree live at Tilburg is a complete concert that you guys can watch on YouTube. Yes, so we're definitely going to be doing more cuts from there, and there's a lot of Porcupine Tree that we still have to.
We love Porcupine Tree.
Yeah, we're going to come back to them. We did a lot. We were pretty heavy on Porcupine Tree at the beginning.
Right.
Felipe, 21. How many
Felipe.
videos do you upload daily to YouTube? On days that we have production, we'll do anywhere between, I'd say, 4 and... God, it could be up to 10, 12. We used to do a lot more when we were staying up all night. On days that we really can't do production because I'm working early and she's working late, it won't be any. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to space them out and kind of put some in the can, as they say, in the bullpen. So we'll give you a good dose, at least of 1 or 2 every day, especially Kel-n-Rich segments, Ask Kel-n-Rich, and Has She Heard This Song Before is another segment that we're going to be doing, putting out on a regular basis because it's easy and it's fun.
Yeah. And we love answering your questions. So thanks. Bring it on. Keep them coming.
From West Central Missouri, Chris G.
Hi, Chris.
44 years old. Been a fan.
Thanks for the nice letter.
Yes. Oh, I'm a parent of a special needs child. You know what? I'm going to read this one.
Okay.
First of all, I want to say that I've been a big fan of yours, of your reactions since you started the channel. I'm inspired by the way both of you have dealt with a ton of adversity and not just soldiered through it, but built this amazing community. Thank you.
Thank you
guys have
so much.
really been building it brick by brick with us.
Absolutely.
Bit by bit. I check your videos daily, thank you, usually before I head to work to get a positive pump to start to my day. So thank you for everything you do now. Now I have got 2 questions, one probably easy and the other one more in depth. First, Rich, really like the ink. I'm assuming that that's Hebrew. Can you tell us the significance? Absolutely. So I did this in an early video, but what this says is Hava nikabel aleinu et ha'etgar. And this is what's called a sechvi, or a rooster, and he comes flying in from the night to call the day. Okay, so he's the first caller. He's actually the first prayer in the morning for those that are observant. And hava means let us, nikabel, take up ourselves, aleinu, and rise, et ha'etgar, to the challenge. So let's accept the challenge, but what I got it for is bring it on. So I designed this and had an artist really make this the whole image of this rooster, and there's really neat parts of it. I'm just going to bring it closer. He shines from his beak and his eyes. I mean, the detail that this artist did was incredible. I got it done in Victoria, British Columbia, a while ago. And what it means to me is, let's accept the challenge no matter what. This is what we're here for. And life is like the raging river. It could be class 1. It could be like a still kind of pond, not moving, like the one that we have in our backyard, I guess. Yes. It could be class 2, class 3, a little more interesting, and class 4, class 5, raging, right? And whatever happens, let's hit the challenge head on. Let's not try to do it alone. Let's enlist the help of others. But I'm not one to ask someone else to pull the rock out of my shoe. I'll take that rock out of my shoe. If it's an arrow that's sticking through me, like what happened with Jer, like what happened with a couple things with Kel and I, just what we had to deal with other people, I need people to help me pull that out and then dress my wounds and help me through it. This is very significant. I see this thing all the time, and I'm not afraid to show it. And my upbringing, my identity doesn't scare me. I wear it proudly. So yeah, it means a lot in terms of my father passing away. That was a big challenge I had to meet and overcome, losing a parent like that. He died of cancer, age 68, and he was just a wonderful, wonderful man. His name was Frank Gafter. And with Jared and my grandma passing away, who was the matriarch of the family, she died at 106. We just never thought she was going to die. And a lot of clients and friends that we've had to bury. And it's not just about death, but lots of adversity, personal adversity, environmental things that I've been a part of, groups of people that had a tragedy. I look down my arm and I go, okay, here we go. Welcome to the challenge. Let's go. Second question.
Thanks for asking.
I apologize if this brings up unpleasant memories you don't want to go into. I'm the parent of a special needs child. Of the myriad of issues my beautiful daughter has been through, we are fortunate that she does not have to contend with seizures, but there are a lot of other issues there. So my deep question, how do you cope with all of the challenges of a child with medical issues that just aren't going away? Do you want to take that one on, Kel?
So not knowing the age of the child or the severity, whether it's cognitive, physiological, physical, neurological, I'm not sure of any of it. I'm just going to say what I would say to any parent that's asked me when I've been in the same position in the past. So there's a lot of really great things that can help children, but one of them specifically, if you have this in your area, is the horses. So there's many riding programs out there for you to go and be a part of with your daughter. And basically the horses are properly trained, and there's trainers with you and with your daughter, and they mount the child and then they walk the child on the horse. And it's very calming. It's proven to be excellent for the children's moods. The horses are not ever let go, so it's very, very safe. And in the body, there's different kinds of what are called mechanoreceptors and joint receptors, and they respond differently to different stimuli. So if you give her a slow, repetitive, oscillatory type 2 motion, it calms people down.
What's type 2?
I just said it. So
okay,
it's
so
a joint receptor.
type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4. Type 2 is a middle speed,
Yeah.
where type 1 would be totally slow.
Too slow.
Type 3 would be kind of,
Mid-range.
Mid-range to fast. Okay, no, type 3.
Type 3.
Mid-range fast. Type 2 is going to be that, steady.
Slow oscillatory.
Like rocking in a rocking chair,
Right.
like being rocked. Type 4 is actually just a pain receptor.
Yes.
Okay, so I just wanted to make sure when
Yes.
Kelly said type 2, I just wanted to make sure everybody knew what that was.
Thank you. So the motion of the horse, rocking the child slowly as it walks around, just has a really calming effect. Also, music therapy, specifically with the harp, put right in the sternum. So these are smaller harps for children. They're not the big ones. But harp therapy has really taken off because of the actual sound vibrations that go through the sternum and into the spinal column. Again, neurologically speaking, children and adults with very difficult medical issues have found the harp lessons to be very, very calming. Even just strumming the harp, even if you put the harp on her chest right here and you strum for her, just trying to think of different, again, I'm not sure of the circumstances, but maybe those kind of out-of-the-box activities might be good for both of you and all of you to do together. And lots of help, lots of friends, lots of family. It's very difficult to do this alone. At the Jewish synagogue that we were at, there was a family, and there was a young girl.
Yeah, she had, anyway, she had a very, very nasty disorder that, by all rights, the girl should not have lived past, let's say, 4 or 5. And it escapes me. It's the type 2. She basically is going to stay the same size. She's not going to grow a huge amount, and she really needs to have her. It's a neurological disease, and
But the
spinal atrophy, muscular something atrophy. Yeah.
And so the point is that the whole community has rallied around this family, and for many, many, many years they've been a part of it. And in the short time that we were there together, we just saw everyone helping, and it was just a wonderful thing. So again, just trying to give you options to maybe think out of the box.
And she, really, she's asking about coping. So how do you cope with all of the challenges of a child with medical issues? And those are really great strategies and ways to cope. But how do you cope? Definitely talk about it a lot with your inner circle.
Make time for yourself.
People make a lot of time for yourself, and definitely surround yourself with at least 1 or 2 people that will lend just a sympathetic ear. Just say, my life sucks. You say, my life sucks right now because I'm dealing with something that I can't find a solution to, and it's getting worse every day, or whatever the situation is.
We can't control
and
it.
you just need to have that witness or those witnesses to just hear you, and then just to say, It is. It is. And give you a little bit of encouragement to say, you know, it could get better. Again, not knowing the situation. When Jared was really down, and he couldn't work, he couldn't drive, he was very, very moody. All I could do was just love him up.
Yeah.
Just love him up. It's not giving up. It's loving up. It's just accepting what is, doing the work, doing your diligence on whatever medical issue it is. I mean, there's a never-ending job there for some people. The movie Lorenzo's Oil. Just if you wanted some inspiration, watch the movie Lorenzo's Oil. And boy, what that father did. That was Nick Nolte. An incredible performance based on a true story.
We should watch it.
You haven't seen Lorenzo's Oil?
No.
Sweet. Yeah, controversial, but it doesn't work 100%. But it'll also do with a certain kind of fat that we all consume, and getting in the right dosage, and it cured a lot of what his child was dealing with.
It would also be good for, sorry, are you?
No, it's good.
To have some bereavement assistance so that you're getting some time off, if that's possible, so that you can go for coffee or go for a walk or take a nap or go shopping or read a book or something. Just time for you. You've got to make that happen somehow, because you're not an inexhaustible well of patience, time, you know. You've got to take care of you. Otherwise you won't be able to take care of her. And I know you know all that, but sometimes it helps to hear it from a different source.
Yeah, just
anything to make your life a little easier. We
Okay, so just want to clear something up. Kel just used the word bereavement. Bereavement has to do with.
Oh, I meant respite. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
I was like,
I meant respite.
Did I miss something in
No,
the definition
thank
of
you.
bereavement? Because
Thank you.
maybe it means
I meant
all encompassing.
respite.
Thank you.
My mistake.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. There's no script here. Did you?
Yeah.
Testing. There's no script. All right.
Sorry, Chris.
So we're going to end the video now. That was some really great questions, and thanks for all your questions, Chris. That's a great one for us.
Hopefully
it
that
really
helps.
makes us think, and we feel for you.
Yeah.
And my goodness, there's a never-ending supply of support that is ready and willing to help you. I've said it before. I'll say it again. No one can deal with a problem that they don't know about, and some people you're going to meet on this channel, in Starbucks, in a coffee shop, whatever, and you just strike up a conversation. I have made the best friends from absolute strangers.
And as well, if any of you on the channel have something to contribute to any of these people and the questions they've asked, please don't hold back. It's not just about what we say that's making the Ask Kel-n-Rich helpful to people. It's what all of you are saying. It's those of you that are jumping in and making a comment. When Chris says, hey, that was my question, thanks for answering, and someone jumps in and offers something, it's a beautiful thing. That's one of the reasons we're doing this, is not just so you listen to us, but so that we're all participating and all helping each other.
Yeah, and I was noticing something today, guys. You've heard me say how much I pay attention to the channel and the comments and things like that. On days where we're off, we spend time with each other. A lot of it is together, looking at either the computer or looking at the iPad, iPhone, whatever. And this is social media, but it's kind of without the trolls, especially these videos. So that any information that you're going to get, it's pretty good. Strike up a conversation.
Yeah.
There aren't douchebags like hanging around watching this video. It's pretty cool.
And
so
if you find them and if you see them, tell us.
Yeah, just let us know.
Let
just
us know.
Send us an email. We definitely read those. All right, so yeah, this is a great place for these. What a great smattering of questions. We're going to come back with another one very soon, and let's give a kiss for good luck and good wishes for everybody.
Thank you so much for asking. All of you that asked, continue to come to the website and let us know if we can help in any way.
Definitely Facebook. Please friend us. Facebook is Richard Gafter. Just send me a messenger. Just say from the channel, and I'll friend you immediately. we're gonna fill up pretty fast because I think Facebook only has 5,000. But this way, if you want to keep in touch with me on a minute-to-minute basis, if you send me some jokes or whatever, I do it all day long. And if I don't respond to you, it means that I'm really bogged down. But I get to everybody.
And if I don't respond, it just means that I'm at work.
Yeah. So far, I can get to everybody. But when we get to probably 3,000, it'll be a little harder. I'm at about 1,800 now. So, but not. It's like a fraction are from the channel. Like literally, like less than probably 50 at this point. So we have lots of room, and strike up a little conversation. It's pretty fun. It's what I do with pretty much all my spare time, and preparing for the show and things like that. So
thanks for being here.
Yeah, click on our sponsors too. It helps.
Yeah.
You go on the website, knr.wtf. Just click on an ad. Okay, it's not gonna. You won't get tagged with a major amount of marketing. We tested it, and it's not like our emails are starting to come in and pour in. So we tested this over the last 3 weeks, and they're just rotating ads, and they're usually to your specifications, what you have been used to clicking on or searching on your computer. So it's nothing new. It's going to be in line with, again, with those little, what do they call those? Little ad bots or something, little spiders. So it's just the today's world in computing. So anything you can do to help that out would be great.
Thanks so much.
Later, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.